Leo and the Adventures in Neverland. Once upon a time in the magical land of Neverland, a young boy named Leo found himself in the middle of an exciting adventure. Leo had always been a brave and curious 7-year-old, with a heart full of courage and a mind eager to explore the unknown. One night, as he lay in bed dreaming of faraway places, a gentle breeze swept through his room, carrying with it the sound of laughter and the faint shimmer of fairy dust. Leo sat up and rubbed his eyes, trying to make sense of the enchanting scene unfolding before him. Standing at the foot of his bed was none other than Peter Pan, the legendary boy who never grew up. Beside him, fluttering with a radiant glow, was Tinker Bell, his loyal best friend. "Hello, Leo," Peter Pan greeted with a mischievous grin. "How would you like to come with us to Neverland? We've got a thrilling adventure waiting for you." Leo's eyes widened with excitement. "Really? I would love to," he exclaimed, jumping out of bed. "But, how do we get there?" "All you need is a bit of faith, trust, and a pinch of Tinker Bell's magic fairy dust," Peter Pan explained. Tinker Bell chimed in with a twinkling giggle as she sprinkled the fairy dust over Leo. In an instant, he felt lighter than air and began to hover just above the floor. "Wow! This is amazing!" Leo exclaimed, trying out his new flying abilities. Peter Pan gave a nod and led the way out of Leo's window and into the starry night sky. They soared over rooftops and clouds, their laughter echoing through the night until they finally reached the magical realm of Neverland. Neverland was a place of wonder and whimsy, with lush jungles, sparkling lakes, and towering mountains. Leo's heart raced with excitement as he took in the sights and sounds of this fantastical land. But there was little time to marvel, as Peter Pan had important news to share. "Leo, there's trouble brewing in Neverland," Peter Pan began, his expression turning serious. "Captain Hook, my archenemy, is up to no good again. He's captured some of the lost boys, and we need to rescue them before it's too late." Leo's courage swelled within him. "I'll help you, Peter. I'll do whatever it takes to save the lost boys." "Thank you, Leo," Peter Pan said with a grateful smile. "Your bravery and determination will make all the difference." With Tinker Bell leading the way, they headed towards Skull Rock, where Captain Hook's ship, the Jolly Roger, was anchored. As they approached, they could see the notorious pirate and his crew plotting their next move. Captain Hook's sinister laughter echoed through the night, sending shivers down Leo's spine. "We need a plan," Peter Pan whispered. "We can't just charge in head first. We'll need to use our wits and teamwork to outsmart Hook and rescue the lost boys." Leo nodded, his mind racing with ideas. As they crouched behind a cluster of rocks, they devised a clever strategy to distract the pirates while they freed the captives. Tinker Bell would use her fairy magic to create a dazzling light show, while Peter Pan and Leo snuck aboard the ship. The plan worked like a charm. As the pirates were mesmerized by the magical display, Peter Pan and Leo silently made their way to the brig, where the lost boys were being held. With a swift flick of his dagger, Peter Pan unlocked the door, and the lost boys tumbled out, their faces lighting up with relief and gratitude. "Quickly, let's get out of here before Hook notices," Peter Pan whispered urgently. They made their way back to the edge of the ship, but just as they were about to take flight, a booming voice froze them in their tracks. "Not so fast, Peter Pan," Captain Hook bellowed, his hook gleaming in the moonlight. "You won't escape this time." A fierce battle ensued. Peter Pan and Captain Hook dueled with swords clashing, while Tinker Bell darted around, creating distractions and confusion among the pirates. Leo watched, his heart pounding with fear and determination. He knew he had to do something to help. Summoning all his courage, Leo grabbed a rope and swung down to the main deck, where he spotted the ship's wheel. With all his might, he turned the wheel, causing the Jolly Roger to lurch and sway. The sudden movement threw the pirates off balance, giving Peter Pan the upper hand in his fight against Captain Hook. Seizing the opportunity, Peter Pan disarmed Captain Hook, sending his sword flying into the sea. "This isn't over, Pan." Captain Hook snarled, retreating as his crew scrambled to steady the ship. "We did it!" Leo cheered as the Lost Boys and Tinker Bell gathered around him. Peter Pan flew down and gave him a high five. "You were amazing, Leo. Your bravery saved us all." With the Lost Boys safe and Captain Hook defeated, they made their way back to the safety of Neverland's lush jungles. As they celebrated their victory, Leo couldn't help but feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. He had faced his fears and risen to the challenge, proving to himself that even the smallest of heroes could make a big difference. As the night wore on and the stars twinkled brightly above, Peter Pan turned to Leo with a smile. "Neverland will always be here for you, Leo. Whenever you need a place to escape and have an adventure, just believe in the magic, and you'll find your way back." Leo nodded, a warm feeling of friendship and belonging filling his heart. He knew that this night would stay with him forever, a reminder of the courage and strength that lay within him. With a final wave to his new friends, Leo felt the gentle pull of Tinker Bell's fairy dust once more, lifting him into the air and guiding him back home. As he floated back through the window and into his bed, Leo's eyes fluttered close, and he drifted off to sleep with a smile on his face. The adventures of Neverland had shown him the true meaning of courage and the importance of standing by one's friends, no matter the odds. And so, Leo's dreams were filled with the promise of new adventures and the unbreakable bonds of friendship, knowing that in the heart of Neverland, he had found a place where he truly belonged. The end.
Created by a kid and their parent using Talebot, click the link in the video description to create your own story.